Are you tired of the 9 to 5 grind, feeling like your life is all work and no time for what really matters? Imagine working just a couple of hours a day, having automated systems generating an income for you 24/7. And imagine gaining the freedom so that you can work from anywhere. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make that vision a reality by building your own online business. So stick with me until the end for a special bonus to help you get started with confidence. And by the end of this video, you're going to know how to transition from your current job to an online business that gives you the freedom and flexibility that you dream about, right? Imagine if you could set your own schedule, if you could work from anywhere, and you can enjoy the lifestyle that you dream about and that you also deserve. I know what it's like to feel stuck in a 9 to 5 and to crave freedom. I was that person for 40 plus years. I made the leap into building an online business and it completely changed my life. Now, what I do is I help others do the same thing, showing them how to create an income that doesn't sacrifice their time or their lifestyle from their family or whatever their dreams are. You can have it all. It's not really that far away. If you're ready to leave the 9 to 5 and start your own journey towards freedom, then keep watching because I'm going to walk you through every step. And if you're ready to dive deeper into creating your own online business, then go ahead and type freedom down below in the comments. I'm going to reply with a free guide that's going to break down the steps in detail. And be sure to check out my website so you don't miss any updates, because especially coming soon is my Black Friday special announcement, and I'm super stoked about it. So how do you get started and what would look different to you? First of all, you'd be able to work just a couple of hours a day. So forget those 9 to 5. It doesn't even exist in my world. Imagine if you could build a business that only requires 1 to 2 hours of focused, driven work each day, which would free up the rest of your time to do the other things that you choose to do. So how do you do that? An online business is going to let you focus on high impact activities that are going to generate income without needing a full workday. So what does that mean? You literally are going to set aside 1 to 2 hours a day to work on essential skills like marketing or customer outreach, things like that that are going to help you focus on creating items in that 1 to 2 hours that are really going to bring income in for you. Those small focused efforts are going to add up to big results over time. That's consistency. So how do you do this and what is working for you and how does it work? Automated systems. When you build automated systems and you have them working for you 24/7, you're going to change your life, because while you're off enjoying your life, those automated systems are going to work around the clock for you, making your business efficient and really hands off so that you can literally make money from anywhere, because you're going to have systems in place like email marketing, social media scheduling, and e-commerce that's going to allow your business to operate 24/7 even while you sleep. That's my favorite part of this business, is the automations. I love to tell people about it because before I got into an online business, I didn't even know that it existed, and it made so much sense when I figured it all out. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up tools like autoresponders for customer inquiries, automated payment systems, and you're going to schedule content that's going to go out and keep your business running smoothly without having to watch over it all the time. And then really simply with automated systems is literally if somebody gives you their email address, the next step is that you've already sent them out an email, and then you're going to send them email sequences. This is how this works. And literally, it's working for you all of the time when you're sleeping, you're eating, you're traveling, whatever it is. Okay. I want to share with you guys a quick success story, because one of the people that I was on a cruise with back in September, I went on a cruise with our digital growth community, and that was really, really awesome. And I got to meet Michelle, who's the founder of our program and our digital marketing success. And I learned so much from her. But what I also learned, and why I'm telling you this story, is I learned about other digital marketers and the struggles that they had before they got started, and one in particular. I mean, there's so many great stories, but one that stood out the most because it gives me chills, okay? And that is Shinta. Shinta literally was homeless. Shinta was homeless in a tent and she didn't have anything to her name, okay? Literally. But she had determination and that was what she needed. And she found an online business and somehow, some way, she got herself into it. And guess what? Shinta bought herself her own home. How amazing is it to turn your life around from living in a tent, homeless, to years later being able to purchase your own home? Like, that gives me goosebumps just to know that somebody changed Shinta's life like that. Of course, she had to do the work, but somebody brought her the story and told her the possibility, and she had the gumption to go for it, and that's what she did. She started with just 1 to 2 hours a day, a small investment, and within a few months, she had an automated business that was bringing in steady income. And now she's part of a supportive community like I am, working from home. And finally, she has the freedom that she always wanted. And she got to go on this cruise with us and take her work with her there. And that was amazing. Because the reason why I tell you all of this is because simply this journey is possible for you too. It's all about starting. It's all about starting small, staying consistent, and leveraging those systems that are going to work for you. And it's all about learning from people who've already proven their success. Why? Because having a mentor who's already successful means that you can avoid the common mistakes and reach your goals faster. And I have to share with you this. I started online business last year when I decided I did not want to work for anybody else. I was so sick and tired of making my boss's dreams come true. And I was sick and tired of having to tell them every single thing I did. Like, oh, I got to go get my labs done today. Well, you need to be at our meeting. No, like, I don't live that life anymore, and you don't either. But the reason I bring this up to you and the reason why I tell you this is because I decided to jump into a business myself last year with no mentor. I started an online dropshipping business, and that was a disaster because I didn't have a mentor. And if I had a mentor, I would have probably been successful with it. But because I was teaching myself everything, and a lot of the things I taught myself, I found on YouTube, which is great, but some things are outdated and you just don't know. Some things are really important and some things are not as important. So you have to differentiate now when you're learning. So finding a program, prove it with a proven success story behind it would have been a much better way for me to go. And I probably would have saved about 10 months of my time and spent $10,000 at the same time. So with the guidance of a proven multimillionaire, which is what I found, you're able to learn strategies that are going to work for you and avoid the trial and error that I faced. You don't have to do that. This has already been done for you. And it's been put together so that if you follow your mentor and you follow the steps that you're being taught, ask questions, implement their advice, their insights are beautiful and they can help you stay focused on what works and help you build a profitable business sooner. I wasted literally 10 months. You do not need to do that anymore. You can literally start a business today and be up and running tomorrow. And I wish I knew this then, because what took me weeks and thousands of dollars, I would have saved myself all of that heartache if I had known about this. So one thing that's really, really important when you start a new business at all, especially online, is that you start with low startup costs. Because traditional businesses, and this is the reason why a lot of people end up working for somebody else and don't go into business for themselves, right? Because traditional businesses often require very big investments. Most of the time, we don't have that investment, nor are we really willing to sacrifice it and take a chance. But an online business lets you start with minimal upfront costs. I literally started with less than $1,000 and I was in business for myself within 24 to 48 hours. Most online business models are really, really affordable to launch and you don't need a lot of tools. That's amazing. You have them already. You just need a computer, a phone, internet access, and a few tools. And I got to tell you, if you don't have a computer, you can still do this without a computer. You do need a phone to film on and to do everything else. You do need internet access. That is really important, and a few tools. So what's really important in addition to those tools is the tools that you're going to use to create your business besides that. And that's why we use free or very low cost tools like Canva for design or System.io for our email and social media for our outreach. That's all I use on a daily basis. Canva, System.io for my email, and my social media. I personally like to use Facebook and I like to use YouTube. Whatever works for you is what's going to be most important. Everybody's different. I started out on TikTok. I wasn't loving it. And I moved my platform over to YouTube. And I'm really loving this platform now. And when you do that, all of these things are going to help keep your expenses low while you grow. And that's so important, right? Because we'd want to make sure that we can be successful and bring in the income without money going out. And that's really critically, that was the downfall of my dropshipping business. I was putting money out, and not taking money in. Trust me when I tell you, you do not want to go down that rabbit hole. It is not worth it. If you're ready to take the leap now from that 9 to 5, like I was, go ahead and check out the link in the description for my full guide, because it's going to cover all of the essential steps that you're going to need to help build a flexible online business and be able to make that transition out of that 9 to 5 into the digital online world smoothly. And, also don't forget to visit my website and I'll put it down below in the link. It's also in my profile. But don't forget to go there because you want to put in your email address so you can stay updated with my Black Friday special that I'm about to announce. So you don't want to miss that, okay? What's also super important for success in an online business is joining a community of like-minded people. Think about it. If I had done this in the beginning, I would have people to ask questions to, but I didn't. So I flopped. Building a business alone can really be isolating, but having a community for your support makes the journey more rewarding and it makes it more fun and it makes it easier for you to learn because literally, especially in the beginning when I was first starting and I wasn't sure about anything, I was able to go in there and literally go ahead and plug in a question. And I would get answers back from people that already knew the answer. And this was eye-opening to me because I didn't think I needed a community until I had a community. So being part of a network of people who share your goals and your challenges with you provide motivation, accountability, and help you with guidance. So you want to get involved in a program that's going to also give you a very supportive group, whether online or in person, where you can learn, share ideas, and celebrate each other's successes and their progress. So having people around you who understand your goals is really, really, really invaluable. And one thing I really want to talk to you guys about is one of my other favorite parts. And I know I talked about automation, but this is really the reason why I wanted to get out of that 9 to 5 rat race. And that is that I wanted to enjoy time freedom and I wanted to design my ideal lifestyle. I didn't want to have to work for anybody else anymore, telling me what I'm supposed to do with my time and my days. With time freedom, you get to decide how you spend your days. You get to make time for your family. You get to do hobbies that you want to at any time of the day. But here's what my favorite part is: traveling. I love to travel and I get to travel and I get to bring my business and work my business around my vacations now. And that is pretty amazing because an online business gives you control over your hours and the flexibility that you have and you dream about every day to balance work with the rest of your life. We want that flexibility, right? We don't want to be a slave anymore. I don't want to work for dollars anymore. I want to work for freedom that gives me dollars. There's a difference, okay? We will teach you how to create a daily schedule that's going to align with your goals and your lifestyle. And some people work in the mornings and have the rest of the day free, while others choose to work a few days a week. And some people like to do their work at night. Everybody's different. And that's what's so cool about this, because there's no right or wrong. It's whatever works for you. The bottom line is you got to do it. And if you do it, it's going to work. And it doesn't matter what time of day that you do it. And what's really going to be amazing for you, which I know you do not have right now, working for your boss, we're going to that office every day, is running a business from anywhere. You're no longer tied to an office or commute, which means that you can work from home. You can work from a coffee shop, or you can even work while traveling. I just got left Vegas this weekend. I was there working. I was doing my work while I was in the hotel room. And when I didn't want to be in the hotel room anymore, I did go over down to Starbucks and I sat there and I did my work. You can work from anywhere. That is such an amazing freedom that I can't even explain to you until you actually are doing it. Because an online business provides location freedom. Location freedom is a term I never even heard of before until recently, and it is the best freedom ever. It allows you to work from wherever you feel the most comfortable or inspired. I have an office set up. You see it right here, right? I'm barely in my office. Barely. I work on my couch. I work outside. I work wherever I want to. I just need to set up a remote friendly workspace. You can do it anywhere. And all you need is that laptop on the go, or maybe a cozy home office. But what you need is internet. As long as you have internet, you can work wherever you are. And let's be real, there's internet everywhere, except on Delta the other day. Their internet was terrible. Luckily, it was only 2 hours, but I got a lot of work done on the way to Vegas because I did have internet and I was able to do it while I was on the plane. And that was super cool. And if you haven't seen my videos about it, you can go back and watch some of my shorts because they're there. Okay. So what happens when you've done all of these things, right? In turn, our dreams come true. Why? Because we start to achieve financial flexibility and security. With a steady income from your business, you're no longer dependent on a traditional paycheck every Friday or every other Friday or once a month where you have to budget and balance the entire month, right? That's not the case anymore. You don't want to do that. You want something that's going to give you freedom and peace of mind at the same time. So you want a reliable income that's going to let you take control of your finances and cover your expenses and reduce your stress. That's the ticket right there. Focus on creating a business that's going to bring you in a consistent income, because as you gain financial security, you gain life enjoyment. You get to enjoy life without the constant pressure of that 9 to 5. You don't need to call in sick anymore. It's not going to matter. You become the CEO of your PTO. That is one of my favorite sayings and my favorite thing. I want you to create a life beyond work. With a flexible business, you'll have time to do exactly what you love to do, whether it's spending time with family or exploring passions or just relaxing. You guys, we work too hard at our 9 to 5 jobs. We leave there exhausted. A lot of times we go home and we do more work. We're a slave to that paycheck. You don't need to do that anymore, because this isn't just a business. It's a way to create a fulfilling life with a balance of income and enjoyment. And that's where you get that work-life balance. And if you're not doing that and your work is like this and your life is like this, you're doing it wrong. Well, let me say this. You're not doing it wrong. You're doing what we were taught. We were taught at a young age that that's what you need to do, right? But it's not what you need to do, because that's what we were taught 40 years ago, and the world has changed and you don't need to do that anymore. You just need to learn how to get your balance of your job and your life equal. That's all you need to do. Keep your why in mind as you build your business. This is about creating a life where work supports your dreams and not the other way around. If you're ready to leave that 9 to 5 job behind, like I was, and start a life of freedom and flexibility, then go down to the description, grab the free guide, and take the first steps towards designing the life that you want. And don't forget, go to my website so that you don't miss that Black Friday special, because I'm super, super excited about multiple streams of income are my favorite. Make sure to watch the next video on the screen for more tips on building a successful, profitable business online. Take control of that life. You guys can do it. It's just a matter of getting started and getting yourself ready to dive in 150%, you guys. Don't dip your toe in. If you're going to dip your toe in, don't do this. It's not for you, okay? This isn't for everybody, but what you're going to find is you're going to be able to do your own investigating to see if it's for you. If it sounds like it's for you, then go for it, because let me tell you, that's what I did. I was told about it by a friend. I knew I was struggling to make money online. I knew I wasn't getting it right. And I saw her promoting this program and I jumped in immediately. I called her and I'm like, what is this? Is it real? Is it not real? What is the deal here? She assured me that it was a great program. I was going to get everything I told her I wanted out of it. And I got more. I got way more. I cannot explain to you how easy this program is to follow. It is super, super simple to follow. Plug in, learn, and earn at the same time, and you're taught to do that. You can literally start your business today. You can be up and running in 2 days, less than 2 days, depends how savvy you are. But you're going to be taught everything. You're going to go through these modules, and it's going to teach you how to set up your business in 2 days. And guess what? If you could start up a business right now, you literally will change the trajectory of your holidays. Think about it. If you are making 100% profit, which I didn't even mention to you, but that's how you're going to learn and earn. There's every sale and every customer and every person's life that you can change is giving you 100% pure profit. Anywhere from $100 to $900, depending on the program that they end up purchasing from you. You have 4 that you would be able to offer. And now you're going to be getting something special for the holidays that you can offer as well. The same thing I can offer, you're going to be able to offer. So I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait. The holidays are here. Who's super excited with me? If you're ready below, put holiday down below. Let's talk about it. What's your favorite holiday? Is it Thanksgiving or Christmas? Let me know below. I really want to know what you're looking forward to most. And I really would love to know if you're ready to get started. Go ahead and drop me below, or just go to my website. Get in the system. You're going to see everything I'm talking about because it is right there. And I'm looking forward to getting you started on your dreams. You don't have to dream anymore. You can make this happen. Consistency, plug in. You got this. Let's go.